Right, we're live for round 3. This is A lobby again. A few different faces this time round. We are at Virginia, full. A quick look at the grid while everyone's readying up. So Barcode is on pole again. Renault will be on the front row with him. Solis in third, but Moby in fourth. Fifth will be Sinister, who I think's got over his hangover. Sixth will be Yami, 7th for Bradders, 8th for Quickly, 9th will be Jewel, 10th Anonymous, 11th Turbo, 12th will be NWR Loyal, 13th for Cheetah, 14th for Darken, Deadly Tabbo will be 15th, 16th for RDC Garmite. Just wait for everyone to ready up, we're just waiting on Anonymous. I think expect tight anyway. Sure, I've set everything up right again. As always, I'm always paranoid I've got something wrong. I haven't. So while we're waiting for Anonymous, let's have a little look at the standings. Currently Barcode is leading, he's got a 23-point lead on Bradders. Third is Spectre, yeah, who he's using today as a drop round. Everyone's readied up, so I think we can get this underway. As we're running late enough. I really want to start on board with 5th place Sinister. Should be able to get a good view behind as well as in front. I'll say 2 races. First race is 12 laps, race 2 will be 15, both with a mandatory pit. This could get a bit messy. Lap 1 through the little S's, it's a hard little section on your own, let alone with 2 or 3, 4, 5 cars in and around you. I'm looking forward to this, gotta say. And we're off. Moby quickly trying to cut off the line from Sinister. Sinister can get down the inside, but Moby's gone a little bit deep. Sinister should get a run up to P4 if he can hold it. Contact. Moby there in 6th, Bradders in 7th. No real change of positions at the minute. Ball with Sinister. This is where it starts to get a bit tricky. Let's have a look further back. Let's go on board with Cheetah, who's made a place up already up to 12th. Oh, and this could be a restart. Big contact. We're having a restart. Just as I flick back. So Cheetah did get a good start, but it didn't last long. Oh, since everyone's gone. Garmite's still going. I think it's Garmite out there on his own. Well, Garmite won, he got last to first. That is a plus point. As everyone readies up again, we can get going. Not sure what happened, but there was enough there. I'm launching back in again. At the time, I better go back because I spectate, which would not be a good idea. I don't want to be on track. I'd like to be, but you know, I have to do this bit. So let's go again. We had a restart where I thought we would have a restart, but we didn't even get properly into them little lefts and rights. It happened at the first left. So we'll start with Sinister again. That's where he was first time. Let's see if Moby goes across again to cut him off. It does. Sinister to get the line down inside, but Moby goes deep again. bit too deep. He's going to lose a couple of places there. The contact between McMoby and Yami. Raiders moves up to 6, quickly up to 7. There's a car in the grass. Looks like Cheetah maybe. And McMoby, oh, he's gone. Not sure what happened then. That car was rolling. Like a little bit of contact. It looked like he went in too deep on Sinister. Yeah, hit the grass and it was game over. I've got a feeling that car's dead. Are we restarting again? Or has McMoby just pulled it down? I mean, Solar gets in front of Renault. To the left, some rights. Barcode's gone at the minute. Solar goes wide. He's on the grass. Comes back on. Renault should get in front for second. A little bit of contact. Solar's getting squiggly. We've got Bradders having a look. Sinister. Let's go a little bit further back. In fact, let's stay with Renault and Solar side by side. Sinister tucked in behind as well. One of the cars down the straight. There's someone right in the back. Let's see who that is. That's Jewel 15th. Car's stopped. He's gone. Disconnect. Are we restarting? Don't look like it. So McMoby's gone. Jewel's gone as well. Still on board with Sinister. Let's go further back. So it does get up to second. Let's go to Deadly Tadpole in 12th. Look at the back of Dark and Cheetah. Dark and thought about it and then fought against it. So Anonymous, Cheetah, Renault all in the pits. Let's go to OTR quickly in 6th. He's got Turbo. Turbo's had a great start. Started in, what, 11th and he's up to 4th. I know 3 cars have been in the pits, but it's definitely made places up. Have a look at Bradders, has clips the back end. And this goes a little bit sideways off the back of that. Should get away though. So currently Barcode leading. He's got quite a lead on Solar in second, who's been in the grass. Third is Sinister, 4th for Turbo, 5th for Bradders, who's just in front. This is quickly in 6th. 7th is Yami, 8th Dark and 9th Tadpole, 10th Garbine. Well, for mentions, done well to get into A lobby. Been doing well in B lobby, to be fair. Cheetah, Anonymous, Loyal, all pit. We've lost Jewel and McMoby. McMoby had a big crash. I think we lost someone else. Hopefully not. So let's go back to Anonymous and Cheetah. They seem to be at it for 12th and 11th. The gap's a bit further than what it suggests on the map. Anonymous in 12th, they've all pitted early. Spread out a little bit everywhere. Let's go to Dark in 8th. He's got Yami in front of him quickly and then Bradders in the distance. It's like Turbo's getting onto the back of Sinister. He is. He's got quite a run coming down the straight now. Holding a line. Turbo might have to go on the outside. Let's have a dive down the inside now. Contact. Everyone's losing out with that. Sinister hangs on. Thinking Solar must have pitted. Solar did pit on lap 2. This is a good little fight here between GTR, Turbo and Art Sinister. Second and third at the moment. Behind, old Bradders is on the gravel, onto the grass. I mean, gets a little bit out of shape. Bradders gets back in front of Quickly. I think there was an error from Quickly, maybe, and he's just let Bradders get back through. What that's done is put Dark and right on the back of him. Tadpole tucked in behind as well. Let's go on board with Yami in 8th. He's got Garmite behind, definitely Tadpole in front. You can see the line of cars in front. We're only on lap 3. Where is Renault? So Renault is gone. Didn't see that. calls for a restart, but we're not going to be restarting on lap 3. We only have for 1 restart per race. I'm not quite sure why he's decided to. It's very dark and quickly both pit. Tap hole stays out. So the turbo's a bit of a gap now. That's anonymous. There's so in 10th, 11th. Cheater. There was no restart called. Let's go up to 5th place. Oh, that's lied to me. It was not in 2nd. Let's go back up to turbo again. Since has pulled away a bit. Not really anyone close, although there is a bit of a. That's a dark in 11th. See who's got an around him. Quickly just in front. There's Yami in 12th. They've come out behind Anonymous and Cheetah. Just in front. Let's go up to Anonymous. Anonymous trying to close in on Cheetah. Definitely close the gap there. Anonymous just running a little bit wide, a bit too much curb. Just reading messages in Discord about confusion over a restart. Weren't called, and we've gone past the lap. I'm afraid. Not sure why he quit out. No one else did. No one's catching the back of Cheetah. He's in the pits now. Garmite in the pits. So I was in 7th. We're watching Cheetah in Anonymous 8th and 9th. Cheetah manages to get away a bit. Garmite just leaving the pit box now. Let's go back up. Let's see if the battle between Turbo and Sinister is getting closer again. Not quite. Everyone's spaced out a little bit, really. Let's go on board with the leader car. Barcode. There he is. Well, getting a little bit twitchy as we go in. It's a very pinky purple car there. Very chrome. With matching wheels. Definitely needs a something on that car. It's like the Brawn car that won the F1 that year. Started the season with absolutely no sponsorship. So that's Barcode. 2nd Sinister, 3rd Turbo, 4th Bradders, 5th Tadpole, 6th Back have pitted. Solar, Cheetah, Anonymous, quickly spaced out a little bit. Let's go on board with Laurel in 13th. So, well, from race 2 we will be missing Renault and Jewel. I think Jewel disconnected. Not quite sure what happened to Renault. I think there was some confusion. But everyone a little bit spread out. Barcode leading, Sinister 2nd, 3rd is Turbo, 4th Bradders, 5th Tadpole, 6th is Solar, 7th Cheetah, Anonymous is 8th. Let's go up to Darken in 10th. Let's see if there's anything. Really, there's Garmite in the background who's just run wide. Let's go on board with Yami. Let's see if he's got a run down the straight. He has. Yami should get up to 10th. Garmite just caught that bit of grass, and if they catch the grass, it's game over on this track. It don't work. Other than that, that is about as much action as we've had for the last 3 laps. Not a lot has gone on. Garmite is there. Let's go with Garmite. Garmite can fight back. back. Brakes the same at Moby, it was just your car off damage. We're not going to call a restart for one car damage. That don't work like that, otherwise we'd be here all night. So with that, let's go and have a look around. Cheater in 7th. Pulled away from Anonymous a bit. Quite a bit of a gap up to Solar though. Nice livery that, gotta say. So, can something happen? Garmite is probably the best fight at the moment, him with Yami. Garmite's still going at it. Lap 7 of 12. Garmite gets through. I think Yami felt. I don't know really. Felt the need to let him back through anyway. So Garmite gets through, he's up to 10th. Over back quickly 12th, Loyal in 13th, Life is Darkened. Everyone else is very, very spread out. But basically, I think we're best off staying here because I think Yami's going to get a run at Garmite now. Yami gets through for 10th. Darkened quickly might be next for. Let's quickly catch it a little bit. Let's see anyone else been in the pits? No. So I'd have this at the minute that Barcode will be out of the lead. And Barcode, to be fair, has I think he's drove well here. Judging by the gap that he's managed to pull here. Fastest lap 146.7. 1200 foot lead on Sinus. I'll have to change my thing over to thingy at some point. Keep forgetting. So while it's like this, I think we're going to go on to replay cameras for a minute. Let's have a look at Barcode leading. See if we've got anything else. Or we might have Quickly and Garmite. Let's have a look. Yes, we have. Quickly has caught up Garmite quickly. It's gone quite slowly this race. You know, watching Quickly and Garmite. Car in the pits, deadly tadpole pits. I wonder when tadpole out of the pits in 8th, I believe. There's Anonymous, it likes to light. Yeah, he's out in 8th. Tadpole dark and Tadpole back out the pits in 8th, so he's got a little bit of a fight with Darker now. Let's jump on board with Darker. We can look at this one. No one behind. 300 foot back to Yami. Sinister's been in the pits as well. He's back out in 7th. Surprised he's come out. Oh no, it's sorted itself out now. Turbo leads. Barcode has pitted. 700 foot lead on Solar. Cheap Anonymous Tadpole. Sinister's down in 9th, apparently. Sinister's down in 9th place. I'm not sure what happened there, because he was safely in 2nd place. Sinister all to do. Still Turbo is now in the pits. Brad has yet to pit. Brad takes the lead for now. Turbo. Let's just see where Turbo comes out. Let's go on board with. Let's go back to Darken, fighting with Tadpole. Darker could put a move on Tadpole. There we go, and I think Turbo's back out of the pit safely in front. Turbo back out in 4th. Just ahead of Cheater in 5th. Around Laurel still 13th. I might drop back to 12th. I think he's been off somewhere quickly. Let's have a look at quickly. With Yami, this is 10th and 11th for lap 10 and 12. 2 to go. Further around, Brad has yet to pit, and there's Barcode ain't even that far behind, and he has pitted. Solar there in 3rd. Jump on board with Solar quickly. Turbo in 4th. The other Jerky Pro eSports livery, the other one's behind him, GTR Cheetah. There it is. Let's have a livery moment. Down to 6th, bit of a gap for Anonymous. Here he is in the OTR livery. One is grey. Tapo in 7th. This is part of the JOR Motorsport. There's a few of these liveries. 7th, Darken 8th, just behind. Let's go to Sinister in 9th, who has managed to claw this gap down. He's going to have to go some as we head on to the 2nd to last lap. Has got a chance though. Still confused why people left. Think there was a restart. It's got to be called in the lobby. If it ain't called, I'm not afraid that's it. Darken up in front, look at the Tapo. Sinister just needs to stick with. He's 200 feet behind. He's got Yami behind him. 12 Loyal back in 13th. He's had a difficult race. Bradders will be in the pits this lap. We'll stay here with Sinister because he is closing the gap on these two that are battling in front. Get anything. It looks like Turbo's been off. Turbo's struggling. Let's go back to Turbo's car quickly. Has he got damage? Yes, big damage. I think Turbo's caught a wall. Anyway, quickly loses it into the grass. Turbo, well, he's got a right to keep fighting though his car is damaged. The two have got to be patient, they will get him on the straight. Because he's got damage to transmission, drive line and steering. So, unfortunate for Turbo, he's dropped back to 11th now. Didn't see it, but it happened. Oh, Sinister now, tucked up behind Dark. Bradders is in the pits. Sinister looking to go round the outside of Dark. Going the outside of turn 1. Late on the brakes, might get it done beforehand. Nice move from Sinister. Just that little bit late on the brakes made all the difference. Moves back up to 7th. Tadpole still in 6th. Anonymous 4th, 5th. Brothers rejoins in 4th place. And Cheetah. Cheetah will take a podium from 13th. Brothers Anonymous behind. Barcode, well, unless he does something very stupid, will win. Soda will take 2nd, yet Cheetah in 3rd. We're on with Brothers in 4th. 5th place Anonymous. Tadpole in 6th. Let's go back to Sinister, see if he's closing up on Tadpole. He is. Sinister could make this move here. Just stick with, get a good run down the straight. So you know, well, Tadpole had to go defensive. Sinister should get better drive here. Tucks in, comes out. I think Sinister did have a moment somewhere. Must have done. I know Turbo did. Sinister, oh, he just hangs on to that. Tadpole won't give it up. Bit of contact, nothing major. It's darkening in the background, ready to pounce if anything goes wrong. So, crossing the line, Barcode wins. 2nd for Solar, 3rd for Cheetah, 4th is Brothers. Just in front of Anonymous. Yep. Sinister crosses the line for 6th place. 7th is Tadpole, 8th is Darker, 9th. Let's look at Yami crossing the line in 10th. Just behind OTR quickly. Garmite to cross the line for 11th. And, yeah, that's a nice way to finish. Loyal will come home in 12th. Unfortunately for Turbo, picked up damage 13th. So let's have a quick look. Let's get the fastest lap as well, which was no surprise there. Barcode, who kind of did his own little race there, to be fair. So Barcode wins. Solar picks up a very handy 2nd. Cheetah back on form with a 3rd place. He was in C lobby last week with a win in the 3rd there. Picks up a 3rd place already in A. Brothers 4th. Anonymous comes home in 5th. Sinister recovers for 6th. Deadly Tadpole comes home in 7th. Darken, which is in 8th. It's 9th quickly. 10th for Yami, who will start on pole in the next race. 11th for Garmite. 12th place for Loyal, then Turbo in 13th place. 14th will be Renault, who quit out before Jewel. Apparently all got confused because Moby's car was spinning in the air. You know, that was that. We'll shut this stream down and get ready for race 2 coming up shortly.